Now what we will do is we will create a demo application or demo project with the help of Angular 8. For that purpose, what we will do is let's go to command prompt here. Now inside the command prompt, I will go to directory where I want to create the project. Now in the D drive, what I will do is I will create a directory here. Let's say directory name is login, and I will go inside the login directory. Now inside this login directory, what I want to do is I want to have ng space new. Ng space new means Angular project we are creating. Angular project we are creating. We will have this Angular project as ng new Angular login master. Angular login master is the name of my project. So once I will do this, it will ask me for further steps. Means I want to use the Angular routing. I will simply say yes. What kind of CSS file we want to use? I want to use the CSS file here. So once I will select these options, it is going to install or it is going to create my new project. So once the project creation is being done, we will move further. Now we can see our application is now being created. The project is successfully created. Now we will open our Visual Studio Code. Now in this Visual Studio Code, I will open that particular folder here. I will go to open folder here. Now I will go to my D drive because my project is in D drive. Now inside this D drive, the name of my folder is login here. So inside this login folder, this is my application, Angular login master. So I will open this project. So now this project is being opened. We will create a demo application or demo product. So inside this app folder, these are the files which are already created by our Angular application. This is the demo template. So what we will do is we will create folder inside this. We will create a new folder inside this. Let's say I want to create add employee here. I want to create add employee folder. Now this is my add employee folder. What I want to do, I will create a new folder. The name of the folder is employee. So name of my folder is employee. Similarly, I will create a new folder here. Right click and I will create a new folder. Let's say I want to create a header of my application. So I will create a folder name as header. So my next step is I want to create a footer. So I will create a new folder. The name of folder is footer. So what is the next folder? So I also need a login for my application. I will create a login folder. And what is the if I am creating the login, then I need to have a logout feature also. So I will have a logout folder also. So these are the folders which are required. One more folder is being required. The name of that folder is service folder, where my service classes will be reside. So these are the folders required for my application. We will do this one by one. Firstly, I will go to app.component.html file. This is the template file. This is no required. So now inside this template means app.component.html file, what is required in this file? I will have the app header here. So I will close this. Now after app header, what is required? I will have the router outlet. I want to use the router outlet. Now after router outlet, let's do the use of tab here. And what is the next thing which is required? I want to have the application footer here. So I require these three things to be written in the app.component.html file. I will not write any code in the app.component.css file. I will not write anything inside that. I have the app.spec.ts. I will not write any code here. Now next is my app.component.ts file. Now inside this app.component.ts file, we have Angular core. Here is the library. We have application root. We have application component HTML and application component CSS file. Now this is the title here. So I want to use a title here of my own. What is the name of my title? I want to create an application name as employee management. This is the name of my application. So title is I am using the employee management. So this is my application name. So after going to we will do one by one. Firstly, I will go to the header part. Now inside my header part, this is a folder. As I have already told you, we need to create different files. We need to have at least 4 files in the header folder. What I need to do, I will add the new file here. New file is header.component.css file. First file is header.component.css file. Now what is the second file? The second file name is header.component.html. Header.component.html. This is my second file. I want to have a third file here. Third file name is header.component.ts file. Header.component.ts file. So we will create a test file also. The name of my test file is header.component.spec.ts. Here spec refers that it is a test file which we want to use or we want to create.